You're listening to KOZQ, Waynesville, St. Robert, Fort Leonard Wood, Missouri. It's Frisco League Tournament Softball 2023 from Lakeway. Our games brought to you in part by K York Electric, Pepsi-Cola Bottling Company, Gasco Sage Electric, Central Ozarks Medical Center, the Pulaski County Health Center, Fancher Ricas Funeral Home, Town and Country Supermarkets, Smith's Dash Trash, Dixon Nursing and Rehab, Post Pawn, Tax Pros and more, the Stoutland School District, the Marys County Bank, Iberia School District, and Pennaroyal Antiques. Let's play ball at Lakeway for this year's tournament.
And a very good afternoon to you and yours once again here at the Lakeway Softball Complex just outside of Waynesville in Lakeway, where we have got two more games for you as part of the ongoing Frisco League Softball Tournament. Connor Harbert here with you today, Z102.3. Glad you could join me here. Again, we are about 15 minutes away, just a little over 15 minutes away from our first game of the afternoon and the evening. It is going to see the consolation bracket side of things. It is the 6th-seeded Stoutland Lady Tigers taking on the number 7-seeded Newburg Lady Wolves. So both teams suffering defeat in the first round. Of course, it was Newburg dropping their contest to number 2-seeded Dixon, and Stoutland dropping a contest to number 3-seeded Richland. Neither team really got blown out of the water. Stoutland fell to Richland in their matchup. Final score 5-1. Newburg lost 12-4 in their game. So this is two teams with, well, quite a little bit to like. They definitely showed a spark in the first game. We've only seen one run rule game. That was yesterday, where we saw the Iberia Lady Rangers kind of get one over on the Lakeway Lady Hornets. But again, it's a spot in the 5th place game on the line here because of the bye on the top side of the bracket. The number 5-seeded Crocker Lady Lions, they are already there. They will await the winner of this game tomorrow. The loser of this game, they will be done. They will receive 7th place here for the tournament. So today we again are going to be pretty much solving our final championship games. Now, of course, all those games being played yesterday. And again, fair warning, we will not have those games for you on the radio because of our commitments with Waynesville football. I'll be back over in Waynesville, their first home game of the season. So you'll have to make your way on out here to Lakeway if you want to catch those tomorrow. They'll be playing all day out here. 4, 6, and 8 are your scheduled times tomorrow. We now know it is going to be Iberia in that championship game and Lakeway in the 3rd place game. So we've got, again, about 15 minutes left to go until first pitch, which means we're going to go ahead and take our first break of this short little pregame here for you. When we come back, we'll take a look a little bit more at these teams. The 4 teams we'll be seeing here today, and we'll really start to get you set up for this upcoming first pitch. But again, it's Stoutland and Newburg coming up first. Back in a few minutes, you're listening to the 2023 Frisco League Softball Tournament right here on Z102.3.
Gasco Sage Electric is owned by their consumer members who use their electricity and other services. They've been providing services to Camden, Marys, Miller, Phelps, and Pulaski counties since 1945. Much like electricity, Gasco Sage considers broadband internet to be an essential service, not just in the big cities, but right here in the rural communities they serve. They work hard at making a difference in the futures of the communities they serve. As a new G-Tech Fiber customer, you can soon be part of their high-speed fiber-to-home broadband network. Give them a call today, 573-759-7146.
Hello everyone, it's Melissa Sharp from the Pulaski County Health Department here to talk about COVID-19. Now that the virus has gone endemic, we will no longer be issuing letters confirming that your home test was positive. However, if you are experiencing COVID symptoms and need to be tested, please come to our Waynesville office located at 102 Ashley May Lane during normal business hours. The flu and COVID vaccinations will also be available at that location during those times. For more information, call 774-3820.
Fancher Ricas Funeral Home in Iberia has been serving the needs of the community for many years. The caring expert professional staff will guide you during one of the most difficult times of your life. At Fancher Ricas Funeral Home, you will find compassion, dedication, and pride in a business that has grown with the area. Fancher Ricas Funeral Home of Iberia, Meta, and St. Elizabeth. Call 573-793-2211. Fancher Rika's Funeral Homes, where memories make lasting impressions. As the years go by, everything gets older, even the new seeds just planted. Getting older means getting wiser. And in the banking business, that means keeping up with the times. For 112 years, the Bank of Crocker has met the needs of the Fort Wood area and exceeded those needs with the most modern banking services available. With Android and Apple mobile banking apps, and at bankofcrocker.com, online banking is a click away no matter where you are. Personal hometown service, however, has not changed. That's one thing that's stayed the same as the Bank of Crocker turns 112. The Bank of Crocker, with 4 locations in Crocker, Richland, Waynesville, and St. Robert. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
Hi friends, Kevin here once again for Seeger Toyota of St. Robert, updating you on some great Seeger Toyota news. Over 200 new Toyotas arriving, and over half as of now are still available, including all of your favorite models plus another BZ4X, our new all-electric vehicle that you're going to love. Lots of Toyotas to choose from and lots of pre-owned to choose from as well. With over 150 in stock and 18 different makes, we are ready to help. Reserve your Seeger Toyota now and let's go places at Seeger Toyota of St. Robert next to Walmart and at SeegerToyota.net.
It truly takes a lot to make a public school good, but Stoutland School is working on not just making it good, but making it great. They've implemented many things at the best interest of each and every student, like a 4-day school week, as well as making ongoing improvements to enhance the safety and security of each student, such as a single point of entry, security resource officers on hand. They have also implemented new programs to provide more opportunities for their students, such as accelerated courses and dual credits, just to name a few. So when you are looking at a public school, don't just appeal to the good, look for the great and partner with them to be a more viable part of your community. Stoutland School is just that, a great school. Good luck, Tigers. We are proud of you.
Tax Pros and More, with locations in St. Robert, Richland, Lebanon, and Jefferson City, offers everything you need to start your brand new business. Don't be afraid of being a sole proprietorship and starting your own company, because you can always grow and hire later. The experts at Tax Pro and More are here to help answer any questions and make the transition extra smooth. Tax Pros and More also specializes in tax return filing, planning, bookkeeping, and financial statement analysis for your business, as well as other payroll services. Call us today and we can help. 573-451-2229.
For over 50 years, Post Pawn in St. Robert has been offering the best prices in the area on firearms, ammunition, and shooting and reloading supplies. Also find new and used military clothing and gear, as well as pre-owned power tools and compound bows, and new and used musical instruments and supplies. Get a 90-day layaway on anything. And if you have your guns shipped to Post Pawn or selling them to another individual, they only charge a $25 transfer fee. That's Post Pawn in the Gateway Shopping Center in St. Robert.
And once again, welcome back here to the Lakeway Softball Complex, just outside of Waynesville here in Lakeway, right next to Wayne. By that, I mean Lakeway High School, where we are about 10 minutes away from first pitch, our opening contest of the day. The Newburg Lady Wolves set to take on the Stoutland Lady Tigers here in the consolation bracket of the 2023 Frisco League softball tournament. So again, it's Carter Harvard here with you today, and as we take a look at these two teams, again, well, the question is, or the story today is, which team can really avoid giving up the big inning? Yesterday, or should I say maybe a couple of days ago, yep, last time we were with you was on Tuesday, both these teams gave up one particularly bad inning that really led to their downfall in their first round matchups. Again, Newburg took Dixon almost to its limits through about 2 or 3 innings, but it was that 4th inning where Dixon really sent 11 runners to the plate, picking up 7 runs, that really kind of doomed the Lady Wolves there in that game. So they'll be looking to try to keep this Stoutland offense down that honestly wants to maybe score a few more runs. Again, only 1 run against Richland, and they gave up 3 runs in their biggest inning. And again, well, got to keep those down. It may not sound like the most hard-hitting analysis, but if you really kind of keep it to 0, 1 run at a time, I think you're going to find yourself on top more often than not. And so we'll see Gracie Campbell in the circle here for Newburg. Of course, Stoutland, they will be putting Cadence Chafin in the circle. They'll be asked with keeping these offenses down, because we did see a little bit Brooklyn Fight, Hallie Roach, Hannah Goley here for Newburg. They were able to pick up some hits in the game on Tuesday. Meanwhile, for Stoutland, you have Lily Shearer, Cadence Chafin again in the middle of the lineup, Kaylee Henson as well. And so we'll kind of just wait and see. Again, it's early season, so you don't really know exactly what to expect, but you can kind of get a clearer picture through these first few games, and that's what we saw. Both these teams, they do have a few good hitters, and they do also have a few good fielders and players in the field there as well. So that's your very brief analysis here. As again, I remind you that the winner of this game, they will move on to the 5th place game. A matchup with the Crocker Lady Lions awaits tomorrow. Actually, Friday, it will be your first game of the day. That'll get started at 4 o'clock. They'll be playing pretty much most of the day over here in Lakeway tomorrow, 4 o'clock. Then 6 o'clock will be your 3rd place game. We will decide one of the 2 teams that'll be playing in that 3rd place game tonight. And then, of course, the championship, that'll also come up tonight there as well. Your winner's bracket semifinal. We will see Richland and Dixon. So it's going to be a fun night of softball. We'll just go ahead and take ourselves another timeout. When we come back, we'll go over starting lineups for our 2 sides here in this one. But again, we'll be back here in a few minutes. Newburg and Stoutland coming up first. You're listening to the 2023 Frisco League Softball Tournament on Z102.3.
The Dixon Area Caring Center is a thrift store, community room, and food pantry. The thrift store is donation-based. Donations may be dropped off during business hours. Food pantry hours are Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday from 11 a.m. until noon. If eligible, you can receive food pantry assistance once a month. They also serve commodities on the 3rd Thursday of every month from 1 until 3 p.m. The DACC has recently added a fitness center. If interested, call or stop by the store and get an application. Dixon Area Caring Center is here for you always when you need them.
Your car is still the one. You love everything about her, except for that. From when Ben dropped his milkshake, and that. From when you tried to transport that sharp thing, and that. That's always in the air thanks to your shotgun rider, Earl. Luckily, we can fix that.
Reeves Auto Upholstery, serving both Lebanon and Richland with decades of experience. There's no job too big or too small, because they've seen it all.
We take the convenience of electricity for granted. Mother Nature knocks out the power with a storm, then we realize how much our life and livelihood is dependent upon electricity. Most of us know very little about it. The pros at K. York Electric in Crocker know a lot about electricity. It's a job only the experienced electrician should attempt. Doing your own electrical work could be deadly. That's why many people in our area and beyond count on K. York Electric for professional electrical work, residential or commercial. K. York Electric has done it and done it well. K. York Electric in Crocker, a proud supporter of the Crocker Lions and Lady Lions.
Home Plate Grill, located at 310 South Elm Street in Dixon, is locally owned and operated and is very proud to be part of the Dixon community. Home Plate Grill offers family-style dining with your family in mind. They have home cooking and down-home comfort just like you get at home. Come see for yourself and make sure you check out their great lunch and dinner specials as well. Home Plate Grill, 310 South Elm Street in Dixon. Best food and staff around. See you soon at the Home Plate Grill.
It takes a village to educate our children. That's why our school is hiring.
Richland R4 School District is now hiring paraprofessionals. Apply online at richlandr4.tedk12.com. For more information, call 573-765-3711.
Back here at the Lakeway Softball Complex, where we are just a few minutes away. Coaches meeting at home plate right now for our first game of 2 here this afternoon for the 2023 Frisco League Softball Tournament. It'll see the Newburg Lady Wolves. They will be the visitors here this afternoon. They will be taking on the Stoutland Lady Tigers. So it actually looks like, I thought I had enough time to get those starting lineups in there, but it looks like we've actually got ourselves the national anthem coming up next. So tell you what we're going to do. Let's go ahead and take ourselves another quick 2-minute timeout. We'll let a few more sponsors identify themselves, and when we come back, well, we'll have time then to go through those starting lineups here with you. But again, Stoutland and Newburg coming up right after the national anthem. It's the 2023 Frisco League Softball Tournament right here on Z102.3.
Today is the day. After countless hours of research, cutting back expenses, and 9 months of anxiously waiting for her, today is the day you finally bring home your new car. It's also the day to protect her with an auto policy from Shelter Insurance. Our policies are competitively priced and include new car replacement coverage if anything were to happen to your new baby.
For a free insurance review,
For auto, home, life, farm, or business insurance, see me, John Gregory, your shelter insurance agent in Crocker.
Or stop by and see me, Dave Howlett, your shelter insurance agent in Richland.
Central Ozarks Medical Center has medical clinics in Richland, Camdenton, Laurie, and Osage Beach. There's no need to wait days or weeks to see a doctor when COMC can get you in to see a doctor promptly. They also have dental clinics in Camdenton, Laurie, and Eldon for everything from essential services to emergency dental care. COMC accepts private insurance, self-pay on a sliding scale, Medicaid, and managed care for kids and adults. Visit centralozarks.org for more information. COMC, your health, our mission.
And again, the national anthem here in Lakeway as we get going here. Our first of two games this afternoon. That'll be part of the Frisco League softball tournament. First matchup, the number 6 seeded Stoutland Lady Tigers. They will be the home team this afternoon, taking on the number 7 seeded Newburg Lady Wolves. So Newburg at the plate first, and so we'll take a look at their lineup first here as we take a look at the leadoff hitter. That's going to be your shortstop, Cadence Conger. Batting second today, that'll be the left fielder in Brooklyn Fight. Batting third, the catcher, Hallie Roach. Batting cleanup today, that'll be your third baseman in Hannah Goley. Batting fifth, the pitcher, Gracie Campbell. Batting sixth, the center fielder, McKenna Shoeshank. Batting seventh today, that'll be the second baseman in Lainey Cakelin. Batting eighth will be the right fielder in Paige Dyer. Then you'll have a designated player batting ninth here for Newburg. That will be Vanessa Holt, which means you do have a flex player here today. That'll be over at first base, and that will be Kaylee Conger. So Conger, Fight, Roach, Goalie, Campbell, Shoeshank, Cakelin, Dyer, Holt, and again Conger over at first here for Newburg. Now Stoutland, take a look at their starting lineup here for you as again, Cadence Chafin warms up in the circle. Batting leadoff form, that'll be the shortstop, Emma Cornelison. Batting second, the second baseman, in Mallory Shaw. Batting third, that's the center fielder in Kaylee Henson. Batting cleanup today, the third baseman, Lily Shearer. Batting fifth, the pitcher, again, Cadence Chafin. Batting sixth will be the first baseman, Billy Kinsley. Batting seventh, the catcher, Savannah Chafin. Batting eighth will be the designated player in Carly Hanlon, I should say. Batting ninth will be the left fielder in Stephanie Hill. And then finally batting ninth, that's your flex player today out in right field, and that will be Allison Reeves. So Cornelison, Shaw, Henson, Shearer, Chafin, Kinsley, Chafin, Hanlon, Hill, and Reeves. Your lineup here for Stoutland today. But again, it will be Cadence Conger to step into the box first. Batting from the right-hand side here is our umpires. They're all set to go, and we'll get underway. First of two games here this afternoon. Not a cloud in the sky. Low 80s, your game time temperature. First pitch going low. And Conger will get ahead here, a 1-0 count. 192 down the right field line. 200 to deep center, 200 down the left field line. Next pitch is too high. And it goes 2-0. Pitch is a fastball outside now. It'll be 3-0. Conger, Fight, and Roach. First three batters up for the Lady Wolves. 3-0 pitch. Taken all the way, but it finds the zone here. And that'll make it 3 balls, 1 strike. Again, Newburg 4 runs in there. Losing effort against Dixon. Looking to add a little bit of offense here. Here's a foul tip, and we'll go 3-2. Foul tip into the glove of Savannah Chafin behind the plate, but couldn't hang on to it. Now we'll actually have time called here, as they'll actually say catcher interference. So it'll be catcher interference here to send Conger on over to first. Newburg has their first base runner today. As Brooklyn Fight chases a fastball high for strike 1. Fight playing left field, batting from the right-hand side. 0-1 now. Another swing and a miss. Gets away briefly from Savannah Chafin, but not far enough. As Conger stays put over on first. Again, nice weather here today. It'll heat up into the weekend, but for now, about 82 degrees here in Lakeway. 0-2 pitch, caught the inner half, and that's strike 3 called. So Chafin will fight back here with her first strikeout of the game. Strikeout looking. And with one out, runner on first, here's catcher Hallie Roach. Roach swinging away. Misses the first pitch, 0-1. A little bit of wind here as well, not too much. Again, just a picture-perfect day for some softball. Another swing and a miss here. And it's 0-2. Chafin looking to find herself back-to-back strikeouts in a good spot to do so. Here comes the 0-2. Fouled it off. Off the fence, back into the field. And we'll stay put here at 0-2. Now time called once again. A stray ball. Over in left field. They'll bring it back in. 0-2 count, top of the first. This one getting started right on the top of the hour. Remember, a 90-minute time limit in these games. So, it is something to watch out for. 6:30, your magic mark. 0-2, swung on, miss. Now a throw over to first. Conger gets back safely, but Roach will strike out swinging, make that 2 strikeouts. Here for Chafin to start this one off. And now with 2 down, batting from the left-hand side of the plate, it's third baseman Hannah Gully. Gully takes a first pitch strike. Conger taking off towards second. Ball's dropped over there by the shortstop, and Conger will take second. So Newburg a runner in scoring position. Gully can find some open space perhaps in the outfield. Here's another swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. Straightaway stance for Gully. Chafin comes set. The pitch in the zone. Strike 3 called. So after the catcher interference gives Newburg its first base runner, Hayden Chafin fights back with 3 straight strikeouts to end this top of the first. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 runner left on base. Bottom of the first we go. Still no score, but Stoutland up to the plate for the first time in this one. You're listening to the 2023 Frisco League Softball Tournament on Z102.3.
Mountain Dew Zero Sugar asks, ever wonder what it would be like to live in an alternate universe? One where everything seems to work just the opposite of the way you'd expect? Well, friends, welcome to the alternate universe of Mountain Dew Zero Sugar. The taste is nothing less than outrageously delicious. And Mountain Dew Zero Sugar comes in awesomely exhilarating flavors, like Original Dew Zero Sugar, Mountain Dew Spark Zero Sugar, and Mountain Dew Major Melon Zero Sugar. Try the incredible flavors of Mountain Dew Zero Sugar. Zero Sugar, all dew.
Now's a great time to discover all the advantages Ed Morse Ford in St. Robert has to offer. The Discover Summer Sales event is going on now, and they've got their largest selection in years with more vehicles on the way. Go anywhere, do anything SUVs, and Ford F-150, America's best-selling truck. They've got them all, now with their best deals of summer, and they're paying top dollar for your trade. For a great selection and big savings, visit Ed Morse Ford in St. Robert today and find out what it means to be backed by Morse.
Bottom of the first upcoming here in Lakeway. No score. Newburg got a runner over on second. Got a runner as far as second after picking up that runner on catcher interference. But 3 straight strikeouts for Cadence Chafin. Brings the Stoutland Lady Tigers to the plate for the first time here in this contest. So Connor Harbert here with you today. Z102.3. Been hearing from me a lot this week. You'll hear from me again tomorrow. But back over in Waynesville. Don't forget that game. Waynesville versus Parkview. First home game of the season for the Tigers. Traveled to Glendale week 1. 0-1 on the season. Trying to get that win over the Vikings. We're also 0-1. So it'll be a 6:30 pregame tomorrow. And a 7 o'clock start. Again, right here, Z102.3. Then I'll jump headlong into the long weekend. And well, then I'll see you next Tuesday. So Gracie Campbell in the circle here for Newburg, and she will face the Stoutland leadoff hitter, that being Emma Cornelison. Swinging away, contact made, but a foul ball. It's off to the right and out of play, 0-1. Cornelison, Shaw, and Henson all set to take their at-bats. See them all for the first time in this game. Go any farther than that, Lily Shearer will be the 4th one up. Here's the 0-1 now. Another swing, but this time can't make contact, and it's 0-2. Campbell coming through the 0-2. Outside, and it's 1-2. Campbell lasting the whole game against Dixon a couple days ago. King gave up the 12 runs. Looking to make a mark here, and she does with a leadoff strikeout. Got Cornelison looking on the inside half. This game featuring plenty of Ks in the early going. And with one out, here is second baseman Mallory Shaw. So Shaw batting from the right-hand side. First pitch, contact, popped it up. Left side, drifting toward foul territory. Goalie's there to make the catch. And that's a quick out, number 2. So Shaw pops out over to Hannah Goalie at third. And with the first 2 away, here is center fielder Kaylee Henson. Henson, another right-handed batter. First pitch, outside, ball 1. Next offering here, 1-0. Gonna swing and a foul ball. Way over the trees. Nope. Must have bounced off a trunk over there. Comes back a little bit, and it's 1-1. One ball, one strike. Next one. Just a bit too high. Just above the lettering. And it's 2-1. Stoutland wearing the purple jerseys again today. The gray pants. Yellow lettering, numbering. 2-1. Swung on, popped it up just behind home plate, but too far for the catcher. Too far for the catcher Roach to run down, and it's 2-2. Newburg, the white jerseys today, the forest green pants. Green lettering, green numbering. Again, Stoutland, the home team this afternoon. 2-strike pitch, again, fouled it off behind us. That one hits every branch on the way down. And we'll get a second helping at 0-2. And by that I mean 2-2. On deck, Lily Shearer. If Henson manages to get aboard. Campbell set. Here comes the next 2-strike pitch. One hops the plate, 3-2. We'll go full here. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Full count for the first time today. Here comes the payoff pitch from Campbell. Up high, ball 4. And Stoutland has its first base runner today. So no hits just yet, but both teams with a base runner. Henson takes her place over on first. And with that 1 runner aboard and 2 away, brings us to our cleanup hitter, third baseman Lily Shearer. Both third basemen, cleanup hitters today. Henson showing bunt, Shearer showing bunt. Now pulls it back, pitch taken high, throw down to second, not going to be there. Henson takes second. Pitch missed, so 1-0. Here again to the cleanup hitter. 1-0 fired in. Here's a swing, hard ground ball third base side, but it goes foul. So a ball to the outfield most likely scores a run here. Stoutland 1 run in their game against Richland on Tuesday. Picked it up in the late stages of that one. 1-1. Another foul ball. 1-2. Stoutland played the only game through the first round that went the full 7 innings. Richland and Stoutland playing a very quick game. Lowest scoring game of the first round. At 5-1. Here's a swing, ground ball again, left side, but again foul. Battle brewing here between Campbell and Shearer. And what really could be a big point in this game. Runner in scoring position, early going. Again, the winner moves on, the loser's done. Want to maximize your opportunities. Next 2-strike pitch. Strike 3 called on the outside edge. And that'll end the inning. They'll throw it on down to third, but that is out number 3. And so they'll apply the tag. That's out number 4, but they already got the out they needed. So let's go ahead and take ourselves a 60-second timeout. We'll come back. We'll have your top of the second for you. No runs, no hits, no errors. 1 runner left on base, although you could say she was tagged out, I guess. You're listening to the 2023 Frisco League Softball Tournament, Z102.3.
Lakeway R5 schools are proud of the academic success of their youth. Hard work and dedication of the students is what it takes to achieve goals. The Lakeway R5 schools are dedicated to the education of their students, and the teachers and administration work hard to prepare them for the future. Lakeway R5 schools encourages students to be involved in school activities. This message of support brought to you by Lakeway R5 schools.
Imagine yourself in a time where quality and durability weren't just words when value was placed on workmanship. Pennaroyal Antiques and Collectibles at 122 Commercial Street in Crocker has Victorian and primitive furniture from the 18 and 1900s. You'll find rare documents and many unusual items like antique and collectible toys, military items, and vintage clothing. Thousands of items available, and if you don't see it in the store, ask for it at Pennaroyal Antiques. There's also something from the past called customer service. Pennaroyal Antiques and Collectibles. Open the third Thursday, Friday, and Saturday of every month from 10 to 4 or by appointment at 855-3259.
Gracie Campbell at the plate as we come back, top of the second. Scoreless ball game here between Newburg and Stoutland. Make that no 2 now. Neither side able to bring their runner in from scoring position in their first inning. We'll see what fortunes bring Newburg here in the second. 0-2 count here to Campbell, number 5 in the lineup. 0-2 pitch, swung on, missed, and that's strike 3. Make that 4 straight strikeouts here for Cadence Chafin. Newburg got their leadoff runner aboard in the first inning, but then 3 straight strikeouts, 2 looking, 1 swinging, and now a swinging strikeout to begin the second. So with Campbell away, that brings us to McKenna Shushank. First pitch, low and away, gets away, but obviously nobody on to take advantage, and it's 1-0. On deck here, Lainey Cakelin. We'll see her for sure in this half inning. Here's a swing and a miss. A little bit underneath the fastball, and it's 1-1. Big thank you to all of our sponsors. About halfway through our log. You'll hear from the rest, obviously. We've got plenty of time. Make this broadcast of the Frisco League Softball Tournament possible. 2-1. Now another pitch that misses too low. It goes 3-1. Here to Shushank. So a hitter's count here. Chafin comes set. Comes through the circle. Pitch misses high. Ball 4. Strikeout streak broken here. It's Newburg. Get the second base runner. First one in this half inning. Shushank over on first now. Here for second baseman Lainey Cakelin. First pitch to Cakelin. One hops the plate, gets away from the catcher. Shushank on over to second. Go down as a wild pitch. And it's 1-0. So 2 times in 2 innings now. Newburg's gotten a runner in scoring position. Now there's a good pitch, and that'll be taken for strike 1. One ball, 1 strike. Next pitch, same spot, same result, and it's 1-2. Got some fans to my right, to my left. Newburg, third base dugout. Excuse me. How about the first base dugout today? Stoutland over in the third base dugout. 1-2 pitch. Swinging a ground ball, first base side, but foul. And it's 1-2. Get that ball back in the field of play, and we'll await this 1-2. Paige Dyer on deck. Here's the 1-2 now. Another line drive, but this time, again, sent over the fence. And we'll get a third pitch here at 1-2. Shushank on second, top of the second. Chafin with the pitch. Low and inside, 2-2. Now the next offering here. Swung on, miss, strike 3. So after giving up the walk, Chafin back on her strikeout duties here. A second swinging strikeout. Strikeout number 5, and that'll bring us to right fielder Paige Dyer. Dyer, right-handed batter. First pitch, taken below the knees, ball 1. Dixon Bus. Arriving here in Lakeway, they will play the nightcap tonight. Spotting the championship on the line. Should be a fun one tonight. 1-0, outside edge, and that's strike 1. Dixon again defeating Newburg 12-4 on Tuesday. 1 ball, 1 strike. Next one. Chased it high, and it's 1-2. Savannah Chafin again behind the plate, offering, well, perhaps threatening a throw down to second. Simply gives it back. Cadence Chafin. Looking for a third strikeout. 2-strike pitch. Too high, but this time, Dyer laid off of it. It's 2-2. If we go on past this point, Vanessa Hull, you're next to hit. Here's the pitch. Chased it high. And that'll do it here for Newburg in the second. So, 3 more strikeouts for Cadence Chafin. She's got 6 here today. And that'll take us on into the bottom of the second. No runs, no hits, no errors. Again, 1 runner left on base. Bottom of the second, still no score. Newburg and Stoutland, you're listening to the 2023 Frisco League Softball Tournament, Z102.3.
Family first. My dad used to tell us that all the time. But family first wasn't just something he'd say to us. It was how he lived every day of his life. And it's how I try to live mine, too.
At Shelter Insurance, our agents are dedicated to helping provide personalized auto, home, and life protection that puts your family first.
For a free insurance review,
For auto, home, life, farm, or business insurance, see me, Dave Howlett, your Shelter Insurance agent in Richland.
Or come see me, John Gregory, in Crocker.
get prepaid Visa cards with the purchase of batteries at your Napa Parts store, St. Robert Auto Supply. Buy one Legend or Legend Premium AGM battery, claim a $20 Visa gift card. Get a AAA battery and get a $25 prepaid Visa card. And get a $25 Visa card with the purchase of a select Bosch lithium-ion battery. Get online rebates with Avalanche refrigerant and save 30% on stop leak, conventional motor oil, synthetic and heavy-duty diesel engine oil, all with sale prices this month. Get the good stuff 7 days a week at St. Robert Auto Supply off Missouri Avenue.
Bottom of the second here in Lakeway. No score between Newburg and Stoutland. Lady Tigers back up to the plate. Connor Harbin here with you. Z102.3. Chafin, Kinsley, and Chafin. Cadence Chafin hit first. She'll take the first pitch here from Gracie Campbell. Too low for ball one. 5, 6, and 7. All set to hit in this half inning. All walk, giving Stoutland a base runner in the first. Unable to do anything with it, though. As the 1-0 misses too low again for 2-0. The dust here in Lakeway. Kicking up. Back to its usual business. I think I've talked about it a few times over the last few days, but it's 2-0 now. It's a fastball in the middle for strike one. It's dusty here. The wind kicks it up, it blows back. After this week, I'm going to have to give the old laptop a spa day to clean up all the dust. 2-1, that's a fastball in the outside corner. And it'll be 2 balls and 2 strikes. Campbell already with 2 strikeouts today, looking for number 3. Here's a ground ball back up the middle. That's going to get through for a base hit. So Cadence Chafin comes through with the first base hit in this game. Not the first base runner, but the first hit. It'll be a leadoff single here for the pitcher, bringing us to first baseman Billy Kinsley. See what Stoutland can do with the base runner with all 3 outs to work with here. As Kinsley stands in right-hand side. Squaring up to bunt, first pitch, pulls it back, pitch way high. Chafin taking off for second, slides in there safely. So Chafin with the stolen base. Stands over on second. 1-0 count here on Kinsley. Savannah Chafin on deck. As Campbell comes set for the 1-0. Here is the pitch. Too low, 2-0. Nobody out. Next one, way outside. Chafin taking off for third. Throw is there. Tag is not in time. And Chafin's safe over at third. The throw was in time, but the tag just a little bit late. Chafin able to get around the tag there. 3-0 here at the plate. First run, perhaps one bag away. Here's the pitch from Campbell. And it'll hit her. It's a ball four, but it'll go down as a hit by pitch. That'll put runners at the corners here for Savannah Chafin. We'll check on Kinsley over on first. She's good to go. Took that one off the back. And now we'll get going here. Again, Savannah Chafin, who immediately squares up to bunt. Batting from the right-hand side. First pitch, pulls it back, pitch high. Kinsley will take second. They'll give it to her. Second and third. Second and third, nobody out. Good spot to be in. Can trade it out for a run, or perhaps just go for the runs, or perhaps lay down a bunt. That's what we'll try to do. But it goes foul. Third base side, strike one. 1 ball, 1 strike. See if Chafin continues to try to lay down the bunt here. Yep, she will. This time, again, bunts it foul. 2 straight foul balls. 2 strikes. We'll perhaps see Chafin now try to swing away to bring those runners home. Carly Hanlon on deck. First time we'll see her at the plate here in these last couple games. Here's the 1-2. Chafin swinging away. Pops one up. Off towards second. Catch is made. Runners will have to stay put. Good result there for Newburg. And that'll be out number 1. So Chafin pops out to second. Lainey Caquin making the catch. So with that 1 out, here is, again, Carly Hanlon, designated player. Not out in the field, but set to hit here. She'll square up to bunt. Tries, misses. Ball off the umpire. That's where they wear the chest protector. It's 0-1. Missed the bat. Missed the catcher's glove. Did not miss the umpire, though. No balls, 1 strike. Next pitch. That one catches the outer corner, and it's 0-2. Strikeout here, obviously very ideal. Your moves Stoutland's ability to trade out for run. But here comes that 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Strikeout number 3 here for Campbell. And now Stoutland's in danger of perhaps wasting these 2 runners in scoring position. Hitter trying to bring them around here. That's left fielder and number 9 hitter, Stephanie Hill. Hill's batting from the right-hand side. First pitch. Here's a swing, comebacker up the middle. That actually sneaks by the pitcher. Over to second. Caitlin's throw is in time. And that will end the inning. So, second and third, nobody out, but Newburg's able to work around it. A pop out, a strikeout, and a ground out. 4-3 on the play. And that'll keep us no score. Heading on into the third. No runs on 1 hit. There were no errors, and there was 2 runners left over on base. Top of the third we go here in Lakeway. No score between Stoutland and Newburg. You're listening to the Frisco League Softball Tournament on Z102.3.
Ever think about living to be 100 years old? Well, maybe you will. Hello, this is Martin Vernon, owner of Memorial Chapels and Crematory. Making plans and being prepared for events in our lives is the right thing to do. At Memorial Chapels, we offer many choices in funeral planning, and we're always available to discuss options regarding how best to fund those choices. Because when it comes to important events in life, You really need to get prepared.
Hi, this is Brad Shelton at the Marys County Bank. Every day, the Marys County Bank touches every corner of your life and supports you as you turn your life's goals into accomplishments. Whether it's purchasing your first car, opening a small business, buying a home, planning a wedding, or preparing for retirement. From your first car to a new life after retirement, the Marys County Bank is there for all your life's milestones with our full line of products. Stop by one of our 10 locations and see how the Marys County Bank can support your dreams. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Vanessa Hull, designated player, stands in at the plate as we get going. Top of the third. No score. Stoutland and Newburg. There's a pitch chased above the head here, and it's 1-1. 9-1-2 hitting here for Newburg. Again, no score in this game. Winner moves on to the 5th place game. Loser, that tournament's done. They receive 7th place. 1-1. Missing low and inside, and it's 2-1. Connor Harbert here today. Z102.3. Again, Vanessa Hull, designated player. First time we've seen her at the plate over the last 2 days. Both teams running a designated player today. Here's the 2-1. One hops the plate. 3-1. 2 base runners today here for Newburg. Catch interference and a walk. Still waiting their first hit of the day. Hayden's Chafin. All the outs have come from her. 6 strikeouts in this game thus far. 3-1 though. Caught the outer half and it's 3-2. Struck out Fight, Roach, Gully, Campbell, Cakeland, and Dyer. He's given up the 1 walk, so 6 strikeouts to the 1 walk. Full count, here comes the payoff pitch. Chase it high, strike 3. So Chafin picks up strikeout number 7. 7 strikeouts first time through the lineup, and that brings us back to the top here. It's Cadence Conger. So Conger reached base on a catcher's interference in the first inning. So theoretically, 0 for 0. Still waiting for an at-bat. Takes the first pitch high, ball 1. 1-0. Down the middle, 1-1. One and one now. Below the knees, 2-1. Brooklyn Fight on deck. Your last guaranteed hitter here in this half inning. And a scoreless ball game. Moving right along here. We're in the 3rd. 2-1. Brought it up a little bit. Swinging a foul ball off to the right. 2-2. This game, 30 minutes old now. We got started right at the top of the hour. So 60 minutes left to play as well. Games have a 90-minute time limit here in this tournament. 2-2. Left up 1 high. Laid off 1 high. The better way of saying that, 3-2. Full count again, 1 away, nobody on. Another payoff pitch upcoming here. Here's a swing, foul ball to the right. Out of play. That one never came down. And we'll do it again at 3-2. So how about our second helping here at 3-2? The pitch from Chafin. Below the knees, ball 4. And Conger will find the base paths today. On the walk. So runner on first here. 3rd straight inning where Newburg's been able to find a base runner. Brooklyn Fight. Trying to bring her around. First pitch, swung on, missed. Here's a throw down to first. Conger gets back in safely. 0-1 at the plate. Fight struck out looking her first time up. Next pitch, popped one up. Left side of the infield, underneath it. Shearer at third, she'll make the catch. And for the first time in this game, the Stoutland defense behind the pitcher Chafin will make an out here. That's out number 2. Haven't had to do a whole lot, but when called on, got it done there. Pop out to third means 2 outs. Runner still over on first. Hallie Roach coming to the plate. First pitch to Roach here. Comebacker to the circle. Chafin has it. Easy throw to first. Kinsley will put it in the glove. And that'll do it here for the 3rd. So, another base runner for Newburg, but this time left stranded over on first. No runs, no hits, no errors. And again, one runner left over on base. Bottom of the third here in Lakeway. Still no score between Stoutland and Newburg. You're listening to 2023 Frisco League Softball Tournament on Z102.3.
Town & Country Supermarket is proud of the products and services and savings they offer their friends and families, like eClub. Sign up today and keep up to date on special promotions and events. Log on to tcmarkets.com and find every store's weekly ads right at your fingertips. Print off coupons to save even more money. Check them out on Facebook. Browse recipes too. Town & Country Supermarket is proud of the area youth and proud to be a part of their communities.
You seem a little quiet.
Frustrated at work.
Oh, what's going on?
Being a CNA at a big hospital is nothing more than get me this and give me that. I always thought it would be a job that really made a difference.
Maybe you should downsize, specialize, or find a fit for your passion.
Is there such a place?
Dixon Nursing and Rehab, located in the heart of Dixon, Missouri, is now hiring certified nursing assistants. If you're not certified but have the passion to serve in a home-like environment and make a difference in the lives of residents every day, stop in and apply today. Dixon Nursing and Rehab can provide the courses needed to get you certified and to start for your career today.
Bottom of the third here in Lakeway. Still no score between Stoutland and Newburg. Both teams, they've been able to generate base runners. This has been a game of really who's going to score first. Base runner for Newburg, but left stranded over on first. We'll see what Stoutland can do with their half of the third. Got the top of the order coming up here. 1, 2, and 3. Cornelison, Shaw, and Henson. They all take their at-bats here in this half inning. Gracie Campbell still in the circle. Here's a fly ball left side. That's going to come down in fair territory. That's a leadoff single. Cornelison will round first, but she'll stay put right there. So left fielder gets the ball back in play here. Runner on first with nobody out for Mallory Shaw. Stoutland came awfully close in the second. Runners on second and third, nobody away. But an infield pop-up, a strikeout, and a ground out led to no runs. First pitch here to Shaw, trying to lay down a bunt, but pops it back. Foul. Strike one. Shaw popped out to third. Her first time up. So 0 for 1 in today's game. Campbell in the circle with 3 strikeouts today. Big one in the second inning. 0-1. Contact made again, but again foul off behind us. And it's 0-2. That strikeout keeping the runners over on second and third. At the second out of the inning. That ground out. Foul. Put him down. No balls, 2 strikes. Next pitch to Shaw. Popped up, infield. Might be a no man's land. It comes down, but it rolls foul. And so everybody will have to come back. We'll have to do it again. That ball between pitcher and first baseman. But too much spin on it, unfortunately, for Shaw. As it rolls off toward the Newburg dugout. So no balls and still 2 strikes. Nobody out in this third. Campbell comes through the circle. Here's a swing. This time another pop-up. Left side of the infield. And the catch is going to be dropped. Throw over to second, though. They'll still get the force. And so, in essence, they still complete the play. But it'll still go down as an error here on Newburg. And got the force over on Cornelison. But an error on goalie means there will still be a runner over on first. That was pretty much going to be the result if she had made the catch. It's ultimately not the worst error in the world. Here's a ground ball into right center. That gets through. Rounding second, that's Shaw. We'll see if they try to send her. No, they're going to hold her at third. So they get the ball back in quickly from center field. Kenna Shushank coming up on that one. But it'll be first and third here with 1 out. 2 hits in the inning here for Stoutland. So Shaw on third, Henson on first. Here's Lily Shearer in an RBI situation. Sprang up to bunt, pulls it back, pitch high. Taken off for second is Henson. They'll give her the bag. Perhaps trying to bait the runner into coming home. Threw it to short. Threw it over to Conger, who is actually off toward the circle. Hard ground ball up the left side. That's going to score the run. One has scored. They'll stop right there. But Stoutland takes the lead here in the bottom of the third. RBI single for Lily Shearer. It's 1-0. Third single of the inning. Stoutland finally makes good on one of their RBI situations. And they'll look for more here. Still only one out. Bunt laid down the third base side by Cadence Chafin, but foul. 0-1. Henson on third, Shearer on first after the RBI. And Chafin, who's already 1 for 1 in this game. She had the game's first hit back in the second. He's going to look to help her own cause. Next pitch. Inside. And it's 1-1. Meanwhile, on that pitch, Shearer taking off for second. Again, given the bag. One ball, one strike to count. Next one. Here's a swing. Hard hit ball back up the middle off the glove of Campbell into center field. Another run will score. Stoutland perhaps looking for two. No, they'll hold up Shearer at third. But Stoutland scores twice. They've got a 2-0 lead now. Kind of a explosion of singles here for Stoutland here in this third. And that's their fourth base hit of the inning. 5 hits total for the game and a 2-run lead for it. There's on second and third. Chafin able to get over to second. And it's 0-1. Billy Kinsley at the plate, taking a first pitch strike. Kinsley facing a 3-0 count last time. Hit by the pitch. She'll hit a ground ball over towards short. Ball scooped up, throw to first is in time. They'll get the out, but meanwhile, Shearer comes home from third, make it 3-0 Stoutland. Silva trade out for run. Chafin moves over to third on the play. Kinsley again thrown out 6-3. Cadence Conger with the scoop and throw. And with 2 outs, that runner on third. It's Savannah Chafin. First pitch. Gets away. Running home is Chafin, and she's in there safely. 4-0. Here comes the Dust Clown. But Cadence Chafin will score on the wild pitch, and it's 4-0. So 4 runs here for Stoutland as they've finally broken through. It's a 1-0 count here at the plate. Next pitch with the bases empty, popped it up. Left side, Hanagole making a run for it, can't hang on. And Chafin's safe over at first. Now we'll go down as another error here. Second error of the inning here on Newburg. Have a brief pause here. Not quite sure what for. It is still Savannah Chafin over on first, but we'll get going here with Carly Hanlon. 2 outs, runner on first, 4-0 our score. Scoring up to bunt is Hanlon. First pitch, Chafin taking off for second, throw down. Not going to be there. Chafin takes second. Pitch missed. So 1-0 here to Hanlon. Now the next one, again squaring up to bunt. Pitch misses low. Chafin again taking off, but no throw down to third. So Chafin reaches on the would-be out number 3 on the air. Moves up to second on one pitch, moves up to third on the other. And now if Hanlon can find some space, find herself a base hit, well, Stoutland could add another run here. Already a 4-run inning. Sitting pretty as far as things go here thus far. So 2-0 count to Hamlin. Next one, fouled it off. Off the cage here, 2-1. Hamlin manages to get aboard here. Stephanie Hill would be the next one up. If we see Hill, that will mean Stoutland has officially batted around here in this half inning. 2 balls, 1 strike. Campbell fires. Low one outside. Now a throw down to third. Now taking off for home plate is Savannah Chafin. She'll slide in. She will score 5-0. So Hallie Roach behind the plate, firing one toward third. And Chafin, who was standing over on third, wasting no time and taking off for home plate. The throw from goalie, not in time. And Chafin adds another one here to Stoutland's total. 5-0 here in the bottom of the third. So we'll have an infield visit here amongst the Lady Wolves before we get back going here. Will be a 3-1 count when we get back to it. Now with the bases empty, still 2 outs. Again, a forced out and a ground out. Richland Lady Bears have now made their arrival. So both our teams in the nightcap ready to go. Here's a line drive, first base side, but goes in foul. And it's a full count here to Hamlin. 5 runs, 4 hits, 2 errors here in this inning. Stoutland looking for more. 8th batter of the inning. Here comes the payoff pitch from Campbell. Swung on, miss, strike 3. And that'll bring this inning to a close. But Stoutland, well, they find the big inning they were looking for here. They pick up again, 5 runs on 4 hits. There were 2 errors, and there was nobody left on base. So into the 4th we go. 5-0 our score. Stoutland leads Newburg. You're listening to the 2023 Frisco League Softball Tournament, Z102.3.
There's nothing elegant about garbage. We don't brag to our neighbors about what we throw away. Frankly, we'd rather not deal with it, which is why we're fortunate to have several sanitation companies in our community. If you do your homework, we think you'll agree that one company puts more passion into trash than you would ever imagine.
Fast, efficient, and honest. The Smith's Dash Trash Removal Team is up for every job. You will be satisfied with our work. Smith's Dash Trash, 1799 State Highway JJ, Stoutland. Call 417-286-3333.
Students come and students go. Some start at the elementary level and continue in the same district until graduation. Others move in, some move out for a variety of reasons, but usually it's the parent's job that facilitates a family's move. Whatever the reason, the Iberia School District welcomes all students. At Iberia, students get the best possible education from a staff of dedicated teachers, coaches, and an administration that cares about the product they send out every May at graduation. Whether it's continuing their education, the military, or the 9-to-5 world, the Iberia School District is proud of their Rangers and Lady Rangers.
Top of the 4th here in Lakeway as we get back to it, a 5-0 score. Here in the consolation bracket, Stoutland now leading over Newburg after picking up their 5 runs. All in the previous half inning. 1-0 count here to Hannah Goalie, make that 1-1. 4, 5, and 6. Hitting here for the Lady Wolves. Hannah Goalie, Gracie Campbell, McKenna Shoeshank. You'll see them all here in this half inning. And Cakeland, then even managed to get aboard here. 1-1, missing low and away. That's ball 2. Hayden's Chafin still in the circle. 7 strikeouts today. Here's a swing and a miss on the 2-1. Maybe chased one outside a bit, and it's 2-2. Two and 2. Chased it high, and that's strike 3. So again, Chafin gets him to chase. That's how a lot of her strikeouts have come today. Newburg chasing pitches outside the zone. And there'll be one down here for Gracie Campbell. Campbell 0 for 1. She struck out back in the 2nd. First pitch here, below the knees, and it's ball 1. Sun in the sky again, but good day for softball. Maybe just a few degrees cooler and it'd be absolutely perfect. But we'll take 82 after what we've gotten this summer. 1-0 also too low, and it's 2-0. Could have been out here last week. when we are pushing hundreds. 2-0 now. That one a little bit higher. It's going to be called a strike. 2-1. Of course, last week, I know there were some games called off due to the weather. Don't know if the tournament would have met the same fate, but it is what it is. 2-1. Misses way high above the head of Campbell. Still gave it a check swing, and it's 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike. Next pitch. That time chased it high, and it's 3-2. Brought it down below eye level. Much more tempting pitch. And she got the swing and miss. So 3-2. The payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. They'll say she made contact, but result the same as Savannah Chafin's there to put it in the glove. So 2 straight strikeouts here in the 4th for Chafin. And with nobody on here, that brings us to McKenna Shushank. First pitch to Shushank. Catches the inside half, strike 1. It gets a bit confusing here. You got Cadence Chafin in the circle, Savannah Chafin behind the plate. Trying to code between the two. Here's a ground ball sent over towards short. Coming up on it, Cornelison. Throw to first is going to be dropped. I believe Shushank actually beat the throw out anyway, so we'll give her the infield single. So Newburg picks up their first hit today. Shushank beats out the ground ball. And the throw from Cornelison. See what Newburg can do with their base runner here with 2 outs. Here's Lainey Cakeland at the plate. Cakeland will send a ground ball back toward the circle. It'll actually be taken by the second baseman, Shaw, who bobbles it. And her throw is going to be too late. That'll actually go down as an error. As Shaw let that one go by her. By the time she was able to recover, it was too late. So runners on first and second now here for Newburg. We've not gone down 1-2-3 in an inning today. But now needing just a little bit more offense to score a run or two. First pitch is a swing and a miss here from Paige Dyer for strike 1. Dyer struck out first time up, back in the second. Next pitch, another swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. And Shushank over on second, Cakeland on first. Dyer at the plate, Vanessa Hull on deck. Chafin working quickly. 0-2, high and outside for ball 1. One ball, 2 strikes. How about the next one? Swing, ground ball right in front of the plate. Who's going to take it? That's Cadence Chafin. Throw to first. That gets away from Kinsley. So 1 run will come around to score as Shushank will find home plate. Might they try to score 2? Ball finally comes in from the infield. Here comes the runner. She will score. And it's going to be a costly error here for Stoutland as Newburg cuts it to a 5-2 game. So Shushank scores. Cakeland will score all the way from first. And after the throwing error from the pitcher, Cadence Chafin, Dyer will end up over on second. Did not get all of the ball there on that swing. That ball about maybe 10, 15 feet in front of home plate. But did what she needed to do. Got Stoutland into a bit of a state of panic there. Chafin rushed the throw over to first and threw it down the right field line. First pitch here to Vanessa Hull. Misses low, ball 1. So 2 errors in the inning now for Stoutland. Newburg has cut this lead to 3, 5-2 here in the 4th. Next pitch. Hard hit line drive. Look out over in the on-deck circle. 1-1. Hull struck out, first time up, 0 for 1. Next one, swing and a miss, strike 2. Chafin 2 strikeouts in the inning. 9 strikeouts, looking for number 10. Looking to minimize the damage here. Here's the 1-2. Made contact with it, fouled it off, and we'll stay at 1-2. Foul ball means Dyer will have to head on back to second. We'll do it again at 1-2. Chafin winds through the pitch, chased it high, strike 3. And that will end the inning. So, Newburg finds themselves a couple runs here in the 4th. 2 runs on 1 hit. There were 2 errors, and there was 1 runner left over on base. So the lead is 3 here for the Lady Tigers as we move into the bottom of the 4th. We are officially halfway through this one. Your score 5-2. Back in 60 seconds, you're listening to the 2023 Frisco League Softball Tournament on Z102.3.
If you're looking for something unique, come to Paul's Furniture. We've got it wall to wall. We've got rugs. We've got accent pieces. We have every kind of reclining pieces of furniture you can possibly think of. And we just recently got in. If you're looking for for someone that has a problem hearing, we have some lift chairs now that have directional mics and Bluetooth built into it, so they can listen to the TV through the recliner and they can hear people talking in the room without interrupting anybody. It's the coolest thing you've ever seen. Come by and take a demonstration and a test ride at Paul's Furniture. We've got the neatest stuff at the best prices.
Get prepaid Visa cards with the purchase of batteries at your Napa Parts store, St. Robert Auto Supply. Buy 1 Legend or Legend Premium AGM battery, claim a $20 Visa gift card. Get a AAA battery and get a $25 prepaid Visa card. And get a $25 Visa card with the purchase of a select Bosch lithium-ion battery. Get online rebates with Avalanche refrigerant and save 30% on stop leak, conventional motor oil, synthetic and heavy-duty diesel engine oil, all with sale prices this month. Get the good stuff 7 days a week at St. Robert Auto Supply off Missouri Avenue.
Bottom of the 4th, here in Lakeway. 5-2 our score. Stoutland leads Newburg. Both teams picking up runs in their last trips to the plate, but Stoutland looking to keep their momentum here. They hold the lead. Be 9-1-2. Hill, Cornelison, and Shaw all set to hit. 1-0 is a fastball that misses low, 2-0. Stoutland 5 runs in the 3rd to open up what was at the time a 5-run lead. But a couple of errors in the top half of the 4th allowed Newburg to pick up a couple runs. Here's a 2-0, again missing high, and it's 3-0. A reminder to stick with us after the conclusion of this one. We got another game coming up, Dixon-Richland. That'll be about 30 minutes after the conclusion of this first game, and as I've come to now know, they'll start early, if they can. So might not be 7 o'clock. 3-0 is taken all the way, and it's 3-1. So I'll keep you in the loop about that. Again, we are about an hour into this one on a 90-minute time limit. 3 balls, 1 strike. Next pitch, ground ball back to the circle. Campbell scoops it up, throw to first. Honger's there, makes the catch, and that's out number 1. So 1-3 goes the put out. Hill's retired. And to the top of the Stoutland lineup, we go once more. 3rd time through the lineup upcoming. Here's Emma Cornelison. Cornelison 1 for 2. Somebody's got the boombox off to the left. I think I know the culprit. Here's a pitch that finds the mark. 0-1. Richland Lady Bears. They bring that boombox with them everywhere they go, it seems. Here's a hard hit line drive into right field. That gets down. That's a base hit. Cornelison will round first. She'll stop there. Runner on first here with 1 out for Mallory Shaw. They like to party over in Richland, apparently. It's really sad. I can tell what they're listening to by just the bass. It's Pitbull. I have no problem with Pitbull. He's Mr. Worldwide after all. But it is worrying to me, I can tell. They're just the thumps. I could get into it. I could get into a long story here, as we actually have a short meeting here between umpires. So we actually have a pinch hitter here. Here's my roster. I have a pinch hitter here for Shaw. Get your name on this here in just a moment. Donning number 28. It's McKinley Morrow, a sophomore. First pitch missing high. Cornelison taking off for second. She's out. The throw from Roach behind the plate, and they nailed her. So Cornelison fails to advance past first base for the second straight time, was thrown out on a force back in the third. This time she's caught stealing. Meanwhile, Kinley Morrow going to send a ground ball over to short. Scooped up, one hop the throw, but it's in the glove in time, and that'll end the inning. So Stoutland goes 1-2-3 here in the fourth. Not a traditional 1-2-3, but a nice throw from Roach behind home plate. He's able to generate out number 2. 6-3 the final put out for Stoutland. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and nobody left on base. Heading on into the top of the fifth. Still our same score here. Stoutland still leads by 3. A score of 5-2. We're back in 60 seconds. You're listening to the 2023 Frisco League Softball Tournament, Z102.3.
We all have our faves.
I love baseball.
I love football. But there's one thing we all love.
Pizza!
If you need to satisfy that competitive appetite, we got your slice right here.
Domino's Pizza in St. Robert during and after the game. Try the perfect combo deal. Pizza, side, and a drink for $19.99. Call in for our carry-out special. 1 topping pizza for $7.99. Domino's Mix and Match is only $6.99. Check it out online at Domino's.com or call your order in at 573-336-3400. Domino's Pizza, 213 St. Robert Boulevard.
It takes a village to educate our children. That's why our school is hiring.
Richland R4 School District is now hiring paraprofessionals. Apply online at richlandr4.tedk12.com. For more information, call 573-765-3711.
1-0 count here to Caden's Conger as we start the 5th inning here in this one. 5-2 our score. Stoutland leads Newburg here in this consolation bracket game. 1-0, it's a fastball. Finds the upper edge of the strike zone, and it's 1-1. Top of the order for Newburg, 1, 2, and 3. Conger, Fight, and Roach. Next pitch here to Caden's Conger. Misses outside, and it's 2-1. Don't know if I introduced myself again. Make sure I'll do it here. Branding's important. Connor Harbert, Z102.3. Here's the 2-1 now. Taken in at the knees, and it's strike 2. Conger today is working on a, 0-for-0 day. Catcher interference first time, Walker second time. Here's a swing and a miss, though. Make that no for 1 day. As Chafin finds herself strikeout number 11. That's the first out of the inning, bringing us Brooklyn Fight. Fight 0 for 2, strikeout, pop out. Pops one up here on the first pitch of the at-bat, foul territory. Savannah Chafin underneath it, makes the grab, and that's out number 2. So for the second time, Fight will pop out in foul territory today. And there's 2 quick outs now here for the catcher, Hallie Roach. Roach, a good throw in the bottom of the 4th to secure now. Secure the game's first 1-2-3 inning. Now chase the pitch high here for strike 1. We had not had a 1-2-3 inning until that last half inning, believe it or not. A 1 pitch here, it's a fastball, this time way too high, and it's 1-1. Roach struck out in the first, grounded out to the pitcher in the third. 1-1 offering. 1 hops the plate, and it's 2-1. Next one. Here's a swing and a high towering pop-up. Who's going to call it out there? It's the shortstop Cornelison who makes the catch. And that'll do it. So, in a game without 1-2-3 innings, we've had 2 of them in a row. No runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody left on base here for Newburg. Bottom of the 5th now coming up. Stoutland leads 5-2. You're listening to the 2023 Frisco League Softball Tournament, Z102.3.
The trucks are coming in and coming in. Lowe Chevrolet in Waynesville has vehicles on the lot with your name on it. Stop by and check out the selection. Take your pick and drive off the lot today with a new or pre-owned vehicle of your choice. Lowe Chevrolet can help you with financing, service, and so much more. Serving the community you live in for over 30 years. Lowe Chevrolet, off I-44, exit 156 in Waynesville.
Role models are more important than ever in today's society. You can serve as a role model for others the next time you display good sportsmanship at a high school athletic event. Good sports are winners and are also vital to preserving our fine sports traditions. So the next time you attend a sporting event, remember to be a good sport and help rekindle the spirit of citizenship. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and this local radio station.
Bottom of the fifth coming up here in Lakeway. 5-2 our score. Stoutland leads Newburg, and again, a spot in the 5th place game on the line here in this one. Loser of this game, their tournament's done for. They will finish in 7th place here in this one. The winner again plays against Crocker on Friday. That'll be the first game of the day, 4 o'clock start. Right now, that would be the Stoutland Lady Tigers, who now look to add on to their lead here. 3, 4, and 5, middle of the lineup. Coming up next for you. First pitch here is high, and that's ball 1. On our Harbit here, ZU 102.3. Gracie Campbell still in the circle, delivering the 1-0. Fly ball, right field. Toward the foul line here, actually foul territory. Comes down, though, in foul territory. That'll send Henson back to home plate. One ball, one strike. Nobody out. Next pitch here from Campbell. Missing high, ball 2. Next one. A little bit higher than the last. To the backstop it goes. 3-1. Henson is 1 for 1. She walked in the first and singled in the third. One of the 5 runs that came across in that third inning. Those 5 runs. A big deal for Stoutland. The only inning they've been able to score thus far. Went down in order last time. Here's another fly ball. This time won't leave the infield. Underneath it, the second baseman, Cakeland, puts it in the glove, and that's out number 1. So Henson pops out to second. There is one down. That brings us to Lily Shearer. Shearer 1 for 2. Strikeout and a single in her day today. First pitch outside, ball 1. One 0 offering now on the way. This one is also popped up. Foul territory. Roach underneath. Makes the grab, and that's out number 2. So Stoutland in danger here. Perhaps going down 1-2-3 for a second straight time. Perhaps in danger of failing to get a base runner on for the first time. Remember that 1-2-3 in the previous half inning. Not a traditional 1-2-3. They got a runner on the single, but Emma Cornelison, who was that base runner, got thrown out at second trying to steal. First pitch, missing low and inside, and it's ball 1. So Cadence Chafin will try to keep the streak alive here. It's 2 for 2 in this game. If you want somebody to keep that streak, this is the one you want at the plate. Both of them singles today. Takes a pitch low for ball 2. Singled in the second, stole second and third, but was left there. Scored in the third on a wild pitch. 2-0 from Campbell. It's a ground ball over towards second. Cakeland has it, over to first, and that'll do it. So a 4-3 ground out. Means Stoutland goes down in order once more. No runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody left on base. We're heading into the 6th. 2 innings left to play here in this one, but Stoutland still holding on to that 3-run lead. It's 5-2. Back in 60 seconds, you're listening to the Frisco League Softball Tournament, Z102.3.
Gasco Sage Electric is owned by their consumer members who use their electricity and other services. They've been providing services to Camden, Marys, Miller, Phelps, and Pulaski counties since 1945. Much like electricity, Gasco Sage considers broadband internet to be an essential service, not just in the big cities, but right here in the rural communities they serve. They work hard at making a difference in the futures of the communities they serve. As a new G-Tech Fiber customer, you can soon be part of their high-speed fiber-to-home broadband network. Give them a call today, 573-759-7146.
Hello, everyone. It's Melissa Sharp from the Pulaski County Health Department here to talk about COVID-19. Now that the virus has gone endemic, we will no longer be issuing letters confirming that your home test was positive. However, if you are experiencing COVID symptoms and need to be tested, please come to our Waynesville office located at 102 Ashley May Lane during normal business hours. The flu and COVID vaccinations will also be available at that location during those times. For more information, call 774-3820.
Top of the sixth now. 5-2 ball game. Stoutland leading over Newburg. Hannah Gully at the plate, taking a first pitch low for ball one. Gully switching sides here, now batting from the right-hand side of the plate. 1-0, chops it foul, and it's 1-1. Gully 0 for 2. 2 strikeouts today. Caden's Chafin in the circle, delivers the 1-1, lays off, 2-1. Gully, Campbell, Shushank. See all of them here in this half inning. 2-1 now delivered. Swing and a miss, 2-2. Now we'll switch sides, bat from the left-hand side. So switching back to the left here for this 2-strike pitch. Here it comes. Popped it up. Right side the infield. Underneath it is Shaw. Makes the catch, and that's out number 1. So leadoff batter gone here in the 6th. Stepping in now, Gracie Campbell. Campbell here 0 for 2. 2 strikeouts in this game. Again, Chafin, she's racked them up today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 strikeouts. Misses with the first pitch in this at-bat, and it's 1-0. 11 strikeouts on 2 walks. 1-0 also misses, though, and it's 2-0. Again, we've talked about it. Biggest strength today, perhaps getting those chases. He's gotten a lot of Newburg hitters to chase out the zone today. 2-0, taken, called strike 1. Two balls, 1 strike, and now the next one. There's a chase. Off into the trees, 2-2. Chased it high. It's not necessarily a bad thing. Again, you can usually, if you catch them, put those balls up high pretty far. It's just not going to happen very often. 2-2. Down the middle of the plate. Here's a line drive right side going foul. And it's just to the right of the first base side. And we'll do it again at 2-2. One out here in the 6th. Next pitch. Down the middle of the zone. Strike 3 called. Chafin will strike out Campbell for the 3rd time in this game. Strikeout number 12 total. And there's 2 down now for McKenna Shushank. Next pitch. First pitch to Shushank is fouled off left side and out of play. It's 0-1. Don't forget, Dixon Richland on the way. About 30 minutes after this one wraps up. Got about 20 minutes on the timer in this one. Here's a swing, shallow line drive, right side. Shaw dives, makes the catch, and that'll end the inning. So Mallory Shaw coming in from second. Dives to the ground, but puts the ball in the glove. Creates out number 3 and sends us on into the bottom of the 6th. Nothing doing here for Newburg. No runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody left on base. Back in again, another 60 seconds. Stoutland leads Newburg 5-2. You're listening to Frisco League Softball Tournament, Z102.3.
Fancher Rica's Funeral Home in Iberia has been serving the needs of the community for many years. The caring expert professional staff will guide you during one of the most difficult times of your life. At Fancher Rica's Funeral Home, you will find compassion, dedication, and pride in a business that has grown with the area. Fancher Rica's Funeral Home of Iberia, Meda, and St. Elizabeth. Call 573-793-2211. Fancher Rica's Funeral Homes, where memories make lasting impressions. As the years go by, everything gets older. Even the new seeds just planted. Getting older means getting wiser. And in the banking business, that means keeping up with the times. For 112 years, the Bank of Crocker has met the needs of the Fort Wood area and exceeded those needs with the most modern banking services available. With Android and Apple mobile banking apps. And at bankofcrocker.com, online banking is a click away no matter where you are. Personal hometown service, however, has not changed. That's one thing that's stayed the same as the Bank of Crocker turns 112. The Bank of Crocker, with 4 locations in Crocker, Richland, Waynesville, and St. Robert. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
Bottom of the 6th here in Lakeway. 5-2 our score. Stoutland will have a chance to close this one out when we reach the top of the 7th. But perhaps one more chance to try to extend upon this lead here. Or they try to do so. They'll have 6, 7, and 8 coming up here in this half inning. Kinsley, Savannah Chafin, and Hanlon. They'll all get their at-bats here in the 6th. Connor Harbit, Z102.3, KOZQ, formerly KFBD, as I was informed. I only know it one way. I know they used to have different call letters. But since coming here in 2022, that's all I know. Here's a bunt laid down the third base side. Throw to first. Not going to be in time as Kinsley beats the throw. Kinsley secures her first hit of the day. Stoutland's first base runner since the 4th. And 7th hit total. Got that leadoff base runner here for Savannah Chafin. 97.9 KFBD. Give me a second. 102.3 KOZQ. KJPW and KIK. Those are the 4. 1 ball, no strikes. Kinsley on first. Next pitch here from Campbell. It's again taken high, and it's 2-0. Throw to first. Kinsley gets back to the bat. Now the 2-0. Ground ball back up the middle into center field. That's a base hit. Kinsley will stop at second. It's first and second now. 2 straight singles to lead off the 6th. And like I said, maybe Stoutland, we're going to add on to their lead a little bit. It's been a safe lead. They've led pretty much the entire way. Well, since taking that lead, obviously we had a couple innings of scorelessness. 5-run third. But a couple more runs certainly wouldn't hurt. So Kinsley and Chafin aboard. Looks like now we'll have a pinch hitter. Hitting in place of Carly Hamlin here, it's going to be Allison Reeves, who's actually our flex player. And so Reeves we'll get a look here. Batting from the right-hand side of the plate. He's been playing in right field today. Here comes the first pitch, the at-bat. Reeves takes it for a called strike 1. So no balls, 1 strike, and nobody away. 5-2 our score. Stoutland leads Newburg. Next pitch, swung on, miss. That's strike 2. On deck here would be Stephanie Hill. Looks like it is going to be Hill in the on-deck circle currently. Here's the 0-2 from Campbell. Swung on, miss, strike 3. So Campbell gets her first strikeout since the 3rd. Make that her 5th strikeout in this game. Again, that brings us to Stephanie Hill, who immediately shows bunt. First pitch, outside, pulls it back, ball 1. Bunt perhaps to try to move those runners to second and third. Get them all set for the top of the order. In the top of the order is where Stoutland's seen the most success here today. Most of their 7 hits have come from that mark. Here's the 1-0, misses for ball 2. 2-0. Cornelison with 2 hits today in the leadoff spot. 2 hits for Cadence Chafin in the number 5 slot. So if you want to say that's the top of the order, I guess you really can. Near the middle of the lineup. 2-0 is taken for strike 1. Throw to first. Tags applied. Not going to be there. But meanwhile, over to third is Kinsley. There'll be runners at the corners now. 2-1 count. 2-1 here to Hill. Next pitch, ground ball sent over toward third. Ball bobbled a bit over at third. Fight doesn't have a play on it. It'll be bases loaded. Be an error here on third. That loads the bases here. Only one out. Emma Cornelison to the plate. So it's an opportunity here for Cornelison. So it looks like now we'll actually have ourselves a pinch runner, maybe. Be a pinch runner here for the player over on first. Harley Matthews will run. And Hill will head back to the dugout. So, Kinsley on third. Savannah Chafin over on second. Matthews on first. Cornelison at the plate, who is 2 for 3 today. 2 singles in her last 2 at-bats. Strikeout back in the first. First pitch taken high, 1-0. On deck here, Mallory Shaw. Nope, actually, yep, it is going to be Mallory Shaw. She's the one in the circle. Here's a swing, ground ball left side into left field. That's going to score at least 1 run. Might they try for 2? Chafin's rounding third. She's going to come home. She will score. The throw is actually going to go back to third, but Fight bobbles the ball, and Matthews will be safe at third. So 2-run score. It's a 2 RBI single here for Emma Cornelison. Her 3rd straight hit today. Cornelison did advance to second during all the hullabaloo in the infield, so it'll be second and third here, 1 out, in a 7-2 ball game now. Mallory Shaw squares up to bunt, missed it though. 0-1. Matthews on third and Cornelison at second. Once again, leading by 5 is Stoutland, 0-1. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Shaw today is 0 for 2. Was pinch hit for in the 4th, but a pop out reached on an error in the 3rd. She was actually the first to score in that 3rd inning. Here's the 0-2 from Campbell. Fouled it off, and we'll stay where we're at. The inning continues on here. Kaylee Henson on deck. Campbell coming set, and the pitch. Again, fouled one off. How about a 3rd try here at 0-2? Another 0-2. And again, another foul. It's our longest battle, perhaps, here at the plate, as far as hanging on with an 0-2 count, or 2-strike count in general. This will be the 4th pitch here at 0-2. Here it comes. Campbell again trying to find that strikeout. Here's a pop-up left side, and again out of play. How about a 5th pitch here at 0-2? .621 here. Well, actually fairly close to the 90-minute mark. But we're really in the late stages of this one. Next pitch, swung on and missed, but it's a drop 3rd strike. Shaw will take off down the line. She'll find herself first base. Bases now loaded again here with still only 1 out. And so, let me describe that for you, or at least walk you through that. Campbell does find strikeout number 7 today. Fortunately, won't get the out for it. The timer sounds here in this half inning. I believe that will be it. But if we move on to the 7th, Newburg will get a chance. Of course, this is a 7-inning contest, and so it'll still be their last chance, but if you want a chance, you got to wrap up this inning before that timer sounds. At least that's how I understand it. But here's a ball that runs inside. Kaylee Hensing going to take one off the shin. With the bases loaded, that scores a run. Harley Matthews will come home from third. She will score and make it a 6-run game. It's 8-2. So Henson picks up the RBI. Perhaps the most painful way to do it. But she's got it. Base is still loaded, still one out, but now 8-2. Next pitch. Here's a hard hit line driving to left. That's going to get down. That'll score more. That actually gets by out in left field. Rounding third, that's going to be another runner here. They're going to look for 3. Meanwhile, it's going to be Shearer trying for the triple. She will be in there. She clears the bases. It's a 3 RBI triple here for Lily Shearer. Another big inning here for Stoutland. They've got a 9-run lead. And now, well, if they score that runner from third, that may actually end the ball game by run rule. Got several different ways you can actually get this game done. By timer, by top of the 7th, by run rule. For Stoutland, it's really kind of take your pick. But a 3 RBI triple here for Lily Shearer. 4 RBIs for the game. On her second base hit, 2 for 4 today. Looks like we've actually got a change here. We'll exchange players out in left field as Hannah Gully will be subbed out. Actually, no, we'll have a pitching change. So we've got a pitching change here. That'll be it here for Gracie Campbell. It'll be Hannah Gully who steps in the circle here. So we're going to take ourselves a break. And we've got about 5 minutes here before the halfway point of the 6 o'clock hour. We'll come back in 60 seconds. 11-2 in favor of Stoutland. You're listening to the Frisco League Softball Tournament on Z102.3.
Hi friends, Kevin here once again for Seeger Toyota of St. Robert, updating you on some great Seeger Toyota news. Over 200 new Toyotas arriving, and over half as of now are still available, including all of your favorite models plus another BZ4X, our new all-electric vehicle that you're going to love. Lots of Toyotas to choose from and lots of pre-owned to choose from as well. With over 150 in stock and 18 different makes, we are ready to help. Reserve your Seeger Toyota now and let's go places at Seeger Toyota of St. Robert next to Walmart and at SeegerToyota.net.
It truly takes a lot to make a public school good, but Stoutland School is working on not just making it good, but making it great. They've implemented many things at the best interest of each and every student, like a 4-day school week, as well as making ongoing improvements to enhance the safety and security of each student, such as a single point of entry, security resource officers on hand. They have also implemented new programs to provide more opportunities for their students, such as accelerated courses and dual credits, just to name a few. So when you are looking at a public school, don't just appeal to the good, look for the great and partner with them to be a more viable part of your community. Stoutland School is just that, a great school. Good luck, Tigers. We are proud of you.
And so a pitching change here in the bottom of the 6th. Hannah Gully in the circle here for the Lady Wolves. So we'll actually have time called here. We'll actually have the Newburg coach called out here. Talking about something here. 11-2 our score. Stoutland leads by 9. Perhaps the winning run over on third. Score that run. You win via run rule. Goalie will try to keep that runner over there. At the moment, Cadence Chafin at the plate. The first pitch getting away. At the backstop. 1-0. Here to Chafin. at the plate for the fourth time in this one. Here's a swing, line drive, right side, but foul, 1-1. Chafin today, she is 2 for 3. 2 singles and a ground out. Shearer over on third after that 3 RBI triple. Thus far, 6 runs come across in this half inning. 1-1, missing low, and it's 2-1. Billy Kinsley on deck. This bottom of the 6th. Here comes the next pitch from Gully. Ground ball over towards second. Run will come home. Throw over to first is in time. But that will be the ball game, as this one's going to be decided via run rules. So a ground out RBI will actually end this one, as it will be Stoutland who moves on to the 5th place game. They will take on the Crocker Lady Lions. They defeat Newburg here in this one. Final score, 12-2. So we'll do what we always do. We'll take ourselves a couple minutes. We'll come back. We'll go over some final lines here in this one. And then we'll get you all set for our next game of the day. Again, that'll be the winner's bracket semifinal. Dixon and Richland set to go at it here in about 30 minutes or so. But in this final inning, it was 7 runs. 7 runs coming across on 4 hits. There was no error. There was 1 error. And there was nobody left on base. So, again, your final score, Stoutland 12, Newburg 2. Back in a couple. You're listening to 2023 Frisco League Softball Tournament, Z102.3.
Tax Pros and More, with locations in St. Robert, Richland, Lebanon, and Jefferson City, offers everything you need to start your brand new business. Don't be afraid of being a sole proprietorship and starting your own company, because you can always grow and hire later. The experts at Tax Pro and More are here to help answer any questions and make the transition extra smooth. Tax Pros and More also specializes in tax return filing, planning, bookkeeping, and financial statement analysis for your business, as well as other payroll services. Call us today and we can help. 573-451-2229.
For over 50 years, Post Pawn in St. Robert has been offering the best prices in the area on firearms, ammunition, and shooting and reloading supplies. Also find new and used military clothing and gear, as well as pre-owned power tools and compound bows, and new and used musical instruments and supplies. Get a 90-day layaway on anything. And if you have your guns shipped to Post Pawn or selling them to another individual, they only charge a $25 transfer fee. That's Post Pawn in the Gateway Shopping Center in St. Robert.
The Dixon Area Caring Center is a thrift store, community room, and food pantry. The thrift store is donation-based. Donations may be dropped off during business hours. Food pantry hours are Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday from 11 a.m. until noon. If eligible, you can receive food pantry assistance once a month. They also serve commodities on the third Thursday of every month from 1 until 3 p.m. The DACC has recently added a fitness center. If interested, call or stop by the store and get an application. Dixon Area Caring Center is here for you always when you need them.
Your car is still the one. You love everything about her, except for that. From when Ben dropped his milkshake, and that. From when you tried to transport that sharp thing, and that. That's always in the air thanks to your shotgun rider, Earl. Luckily, we can fix that.
Reeves Auto Upholstery, serving both Lebanon and Richland with decades of experience. There's no job too big or too small, because they've seen it all.
Back here once again at the Lakeway Softball Complex. Our first game in the books. It is a Stoutland victory. The Lady Tigers, they decide this game via run rule here in the bottom of the 6th. Final score, 12-2. A second big inning does the work for Stoutland today as we go over some final lines with you. Connor Harbert, Z102.3. For Newburg today, 2 runs. Both of them came in the 4th inning. They pick up 1 hit here today. They commit 3 errors out in the field, and then they leave 4 runners on base here in this one. Stoutland, they pick up 12 runs. 12 runs on 10 hits. They do commit 2 errors out in the field. They leave 3 runners on base here today. Again, Stoutland, they pick up 5 runs in the 3rd. They pick up 7 runs in the 6th. Only scored in 2 out of the 6 innings here today. But tell you what, when you can score them in bunches, that'll do just fine. So they will move on to this 5th place game. Again, that'll be the first game tomorrow. It will be Crocker and Stoutland. So that game, again, 4 o'clock. We will not have that game broadcast for you, as we are, again, going to be in Waynesville tomorrow covering some Waynesville Tiger football. But you are obviously more than welcome to come on out here, hang out at Lakeway High School and get set for that contest. So again, we've got our next game coming up here. It's for a spot in the championship. One of these teams will play for the championship. One of these teams will play for third. It's Dixon and Richland. They'll be coming up here again in about 30 minutes, so probably right at the top of the hour. And so we'll go ahead and for now send it back to the studio. For Dan back in the studio, I am Connor Harbit. Hope you enjoyed listening to this one as much as I enjoy bringing it to you here today. Until the top of the hour, you've been listening to the 2023 Frisco League Softball Tournament right here on Z102.3.
You've been listening to Frisco League Tournament Softball on 102.3 FM from Lakeway. Our games have been brought to you in part by Home Plate Grill of Dixon, the Lakeway School District, Reeves Auto Upholstery, Dixon Area Caring Center, Richland School District, Seeger Toyota, the Bank of Crocker, Shelter Insurance Agents John Gregory in Crocker and Dave Holland in Richland, Memorial Chapels of Waynesville, St. Robert in Richland, Ed Morris Ford, Paul's Furniture Outlet, St. Robert Auto Supply, and Domino's Pizza of St. Robert. We hope you've enjoyed tonight's contest. We'll see you back here next time with more Frisco League Tournament Softball.